Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Miller here with your SEL lesson for the week. Remember, SEL stands for Social Emotional Learning. Last week, we talked about focusing our attention, and today we're going to be talking about following directions. So before we start our lesson, let's warm up our brains. We will play Follow, Follow with Puppy and Snail again. Make your attentoscope and say focus attention to switch it on. Focus attention. You do it. Remember, I can't see or hear you, but that's okay. I want you to play along and I want you to follow the directions just like I can. And we're just going to pretend, okay? So focus attention to switch it on. Now put it down and pretend it is still there. Rule number 1 is to do what Puppy says. You're only doing what Puppy says. Remember, Snail will try to trick you by telling you things to do also. We're going to ignore Snail. Okay, are we ready to play? All right, do you have your attentoscope on? Are you listening? Okay, follow, follow. Put your arms above your head. Did you do it? Did you put your arms above your head? Yes, because remember, our rule is we're following Puppy's direction. We are ignoring Snail. Okay, are you ready? Follow, follow. Wave at me. Follow, follow. Sit down. What are you doing right now? Did you wave? Did you sit down? You weren't supposed to sit down. Remember, we're ignoring Snail. We're focusing our attention just on Puppy. Okay, are you ready to play again? Follow, follow. Touch your knee. Follow, follow. Tap your head. Did I trick you? Did you do it? You should have just touched your knee because Puppy said touch your knee, remember? All right, good job, boys and girls. You focused your attention on Puppy and followed Puppy's direction, but ignored Snail. Good job. All right. Last time you learned how to focus your attention with a pretend attentoscope. Remember? The attentoscope lets us see straight ahead, but blocks out everything around us. So we're going to put up an attentoscope and say, focus your attention, or focus my attention, right? And then we're going to put it down, but pretend it's still there. So I'm pretending I can't see anything else around me, so there's nothing else to distract me. We're going to go through our listening rules. We will say the rule and do the action together. Are you ready? Say, eyes watching, eyes watching, ears listening, ears listening, voices quiet, voices quiet, bodies calm, or bodies still. So remember, eyes watching, ears listening, voices quiet, body still. Good job. Those are our 4 listening rules, and we're going to review those all the time. And they're really important, both when we're on our Zooms and in our virtual classrooms, but also when we get to come back to school. That's really, really important. So we're going to keep going over them every single week, okay? Today, we're going to be talking about following directions. Now, let's listen to the learner song, and we're going to focus our attention, and we're going to make our attentoscope when you hear focus attention. Okay, so let's play the learner song. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
Focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk. Be assertive, focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk. Be assertive, focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk. Be assertive, this is the way we all can learn. This is the way we all can learn. First you focus, get your attention, use eyes and ears and brain. Now you listen, make sure you listen, use eyes and ears and brain. Use your self-talk, say I can do this, and focus, focus now. Be assertive, if you don't get it, just ask for help out loud. This is the way we all can learn. This is the way we all can learn. First you focus, get your attention, use eyes and ears and brain. Now you listen, make sure you listen, use eyes and ears and brain. Use your self-talk, say I can do this, and focus, focus now. Be assertive, if you don't get it, just ask for help out loud.
Good job. So that's our learner song. We've talked about focusing our attention and listening. What other skills for listening did you hear in the song? Do you remember? Shout them out. Yeah, being assertive, using self-talk. Self-talk is when you talk to yourself. So you tell yourself, focus. Oh, put on my attendoscope, right? So we have to remind ourselves sometimes by talking to ourselves, and that's perfectly okay. Everybody does it. I do it. Sometimes I do it in my mind. Sometimes I do it out loud. That's okay. All right, so today we will learn more about listening and focusing attention to help us learn. This is Noah. Can you see that? This is Noah. He has not started doing his schoolwork. The girl at his table is busy with her work. Noah did not focus his attention on his teacher. Noah did not hear what the teacher said. Now he doesn't know what he is supposed to do. Think about how Noah is feeling. Think about that. How do you think Noah's feeling? Tell me. How many of you said you think he's feeling scared? Maybe confused? Maybe worried? Maybe he doesn't want to get in trouble, right? He might be worried about that or scared he's going to get in trouble. Yeah, a lot of us had the same ideas. Noah looks worried. He looks a little scared, maybe a little confused. He doesn't know what to do. Why do you think Noah does not know what to do, but his classmate does? Why do you think that happened? Can you tell me? Yeah, he didn't listen to his teacher. Maybe he wasn't focused. He didn't hear what the teacher said. Noah did not focus his attention and listen to his teacher, and now he does not remember what she said to do. Put your thumb up if sometimes you don't remember what to do. Put your thumb up if sometimes that happens to you and you don't remember what to do. Even if maybe your mom or dad told you to do something, they might have told you to do 3 different things and you did the first one and then you don't remember the second or third. Put your thumbs up if that happens. It happens to me all the time too. It's okay. It happens to everybody. So we're going to talk about ways to make that better. Okay? So now pretend that you are Noah. Think about what Noah could do. So what's something Noah could do? What do you think? How many of you said he could ask his classmate? Yeah. Will that work in the virtual classroom, what we're doing right now? Probably not. But when we come back to regular school, to in-school school, yeah, you could ask your classmate, what could you do in virtual school? What do you do if you don't know what to do and you didn't understand? Could you ask your teacher? Give me a thumbs up if you think you can ask the teacher. Yes, boys and girls, teachers are here to help you. Ask us. Ask us to tell you the directions again. Could you ask your mom or dad? Yeah, you sure can. So there are lots of things you can do if you're confused and you don't know what to do. So use your voice and ask. But when you ask the teacher, you need to turn on your attentoscope and really pay attention and listen. Listening is more than just hearing the words. It's hearing the words, understanding them, and knowing what to do. So when you hear the words, you need to really be listening and think about, okay, even repeat it to yourself. That sometimes helps. So listening is more than just hearing the sounds. It is thinking about the words and then remembering them. Noah uses many body parts for listening and remembering directions. What body parts does he use? I'll give you a clue. Ready? He uses his ears. He uses his eyes. And he uses his brain. Good. So when you're in your Zoom meetings this week, I want you to practice really focusing, really listening, and really paying attention. I want you to try to remember the teacher's directions and to be a good listener. And remember, listening isn't just about hearing the sounds, it's also about remembering what was said. And that's really important, especially in the virtual classroom, because it's easier to get distracted, right? There's lots going on. There's other students. There's the teacher. There's a lot going on. So you really have to use your attentoscope, forget everybody else and everything else that's going on, and really focus your attention and listen. You guys did a great job today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.